everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Keyblade Chronicles. Last time, we went out exploring. We started from the boss spawner here, and we went running around for quite a while, looking for a desert. And in the end, after like 40 minutes of looking, almost an hour, I gave up and used /locate anyways. But I would eventually have found this, it was just taking forever. But anyways, we were looking for this so that we could find one of these things. This is the next dungeon for Eternal Tales, and we're gonna be actually going through this in just a moment here. On top of that, last time we also unlocked our final forms. We got all of our forms rather. If I remember correctly, Limit and Master are both level 2 now. And I think we leveled up a couple of times. Nothing super crazy happened last time as far as that goes. We did pick up a couple cool new relics, the bunny slippers and the crystal hearts. Now we have some extra health and we do have extra movement abilities. That's pretty nice. But other than that, oh yes, all of our magics are now maxed out. Our backpacks are completely full. Yeah, we definitely need to head home and, like, start emptying stuff out. But we've got a mission to do for right now. Egyptian Martyr Tale. The Egyptian martyr was a man who spread a bloody, forbidden religion in ancient Egypt, for which he was executed and transferred to the underworld by a priest. A sacred scarab can wake him up. And a sacred scarab will open his tomb. Let's go. What do we have in here? Sand gates, damaged infected crystal, bone shard, destroyer eye. Okay, did I keep those on me? I kept the destroyer's eyes. Apparently I need more of these. Okay. Oh, I think I had more of those, but I don't think I kept them on me. Okay, we might be... I already have this place marked, like the, it's right there. Let's head home real quick. Where is spawn? I put it at the chest at the foot of the bed, right? Infected crystals and bone shards. Oh, I hope I don't need that many of these. Back to the Martyr's Pyramid. Oh yes, we were also having some, like, block and entity lag last time. I think it's better now. I haven't had as much of an issue with it so far. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, I've been, like, running around doing a whole lot. I just, like, took a brief second to, like, do a little bit. I think it was something to do with using the, yeah. I switched over to using the CurseForge launcher rather than, like, the regular Minecraft launcher for the first time. And as soon as I did that, I started running into those issues. So I switched back and it seems to be working better again. I don't know. I have no idea what was causing it. I tested something and it seems to be working a little bit better now, so hopefully it stays that way. Okay. We have 7 Destroyer's Eyes, so whenever a door calls for one of those, we use that door instead of anything else. Okay. Summon block 1. Central block tier 1. Okay. What is this? Ooh, we got some cool stuff in the chest. Anything in the vases? Still have yet to find anything out of one of these vases. So... Oops, you strike right on accident. What do I do with this? Might as well clear out the chest real quick. There's a wild dog emblem. You have uses. Gold. Destroyer's Eyes, Beast Skin, Bone Charge. Okay, just some cool stuff. B. You can go in here, and you, and you, and yes, you, and you. Everything goes in here, unless it goes in the other bag, basically. So I guess not everything goes in here. Oh yeah, I did steal a village. I did steal a bed from the village nearby, just so we have one on hand. Okay, there we go. Let me finish summoning blocks. It makes me think that this is going to be like a, maybe not a boss room, or maybe it is a boss room. But I'm thinking this might like spawn like a whole bunch of enemies or something. Do I use the scarab again? Yes, something changed here. What is happening? Hello? Oh, hello there. A whole bunch of dead Egyptian slaves is what they were called. Head drops. You are used for activated one, which I don't know if it actually an actual use. Oh, there's more of them. You are very weak. You pose like no challenge. Still tier 1. Oh, there's another chest up here. Wait, no, that's the one I already cleared out. Never mind. Okay. Ooh, recipe. Nice. 2 of them, in fact. Soul Eater. Ooh, I like Soul Eater. Shooting Star and Pain of Solitude. Glimpse of Darkness, Fairy Stars, and Hidden Dragon. Oh, actually a bunch of cool ones there. What do I do here? I wasn't told what to do. I was just told to come here. Ooh, jackpot. That's a good one. That is going on immediately. Maybe. What do I not need? Focus converter. And... I guess scan? I'm not actually using it a whole lot. I'm sort of just like trusting I can take care of most things. I'll switch back to the scan for like a big boss fight, I think. But for now, I don't think it's actually that important. We got some of these. What do I do here? Do I maybe craft this, like... What do you want me to do here? I know I can make this. Okay, it went up to tier 2 now. Are you gonna get bigger enemies now? Do I have to keep making those? I would like a little bit more direction here, please. Okay, the enemies are slightly stronger, but still incredibly weak, and they're dropping higher in stuff. Stunned drops. You can make activated ones as well. Okay. Honestly, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to just, like, stay here for a few minutes, just, like, grinding out levels and other stuff we need. But, we have the activated one now. It doesn't even matter. I just wipe out the entire room with one swing. Tier 3 now? Is this the entire dungeon? Are we going to get the higher end stuff? Maybe we're starting to have iron or having armor, or do we get the final boss now? Oh, you take 2 swings now. How rude. Oh. They still did like half a heart to me and I regened it before they did any actual damage. Also, I'm not even going full out. I'm not using magic. I'm not using anything else. I'm not even going combat mode. Come on. Come on, come at me. I stand in the middle of your altar ready to fight. Hello there. Oh, these actually went down to summon block 1s. But the center block is 3. Okay. Half dead drops. What is happening here? I don't know what's happening. Okay, do I have to go through it again, maybe? That reactivated all the summoning blocks. What is... Yeah, we're back to the lowest end stuff again. Let me try remaking... This is weird. Something doesn't feel like it's working right. Go away. Like, that actually tickled. That... And then the stun drop should bring all the summoning blocks up to tier 3 again. Okay, I see how this was meant to work. Like, you get a single wave of the tier 3 enemies every time it goes through. But obviously, it only gives you 8 and you need 9, so you need to go through the entire cycle again. Okay. That makes sense. Are these now going to go back to tier 1 summoning things? No, I have no idea what happened there. Okay, something appears to have worked very weirdly with this, I think. Go away. And... Ooh, I get another recipe. Way to the Dawn, Guardian Bell, and Earthshaker. Nice. And clear out U-Lot. Tier 4. What is in Tier 4? How many tiers are there? Like, I'm assuming eventually, once we go through enough, we'll fight the Martyr themselves. I'm assuming he's going to be a boss. You should probably get out of here, friend. Oh, here we go. Oh. You're actually picking up some... You're picking up some strength. Awakened drop. That's seeming like it's going to be the final tier, I think. And... Okay. These things are very good for sweeping edge. Keyblades are very good at hitting a whole bunch of mobs at once. Oh, here you are. Okay, you actually have considerably less health than than Vivid, apparently. You have 350 while Vivid had 500. How much do you do damage-wise? Half a heart. Do I even need to go Master Form to beat you? I have almost 3 full armor health bars. Gotcha. I didn't even go... Okay. That was interesting. We beat him pretty easily. That went differently than I was expecting. I'm fine with the whole boss runs. The whole enemy fight thing. That works... It looked like it was working pretty weirdly, but I'm fine with it. Still fun. But, yeah, we now have a whole bunch of these things. And we still have the Scarab, so we could go fight another one and get the same rewards again. We now have 2 energy drinks. Moonshine. Adds a whole bunch of skill boost to sorcery. We have tea. Cloud concrete powder. Cup of milk. Whole bunch of those. Whole bunch of these. Whole bunch of books. The banner for the Martyr. What did you drop? You dropped the cloud concrete powder. Did you drop any other specialty items, really? You can go in there. You can go all in there. Okay. Sort of organize things a little bit here. That needs to go in a bag. I don't have space in the current bag, though, so it goes in here. I'll keep all this stuff out, because it's like this more important stuff we got. And I think we're good in here for now. Like, next time we want to go through one of these, we just need to get more of these. Do I? I don't have the stuff to make it through those doors, do I? What would I need? I would need bone shards, and I don't have any more crystal things. I don't think... Where does that lead? Like, that's... Is there a little room in here, maybe? I'm curious. Do I have anything to give you? Do we have anything we can... Ooh, we can make Earthshaker. We already have Follow the Wind. Glimpse of Darkness. You look pretty cool. I don't even recognize you. We're missing one crystal for you. Guardian Bell, Gullwing. Pain of Solitude. Oh, you're pretty cheap. Shooting Star. Soul Eater. We could actually make a couple right now if we wanted to. Might as well while we're here. Earthshaker. Thank you. The Keyblade Terra started out with. I knew I recognized you. And then it was... Wasn't you, it was... Pain of Solitude, here it is. A weapon that boosts your magic to give it more power. Great, thank you. Now we have 2 more Keyblades to add to our collection. And we actually still need one for Valor. They have the same strength. Neither one of them has an ability. I guess you can get you. And Ominous Blight can be changed out for Pain of Solitude. And I guess you sort of become the... Ominous Blight kind of gets retired as, like, a Keyblade of choice. We can actually make pedestals to, like, display those later on. I'm curious what's in here. Nothing. Okay. Thank you, game. Thank you ever so much. That was a waste. And I'm assuming I'm not going to get anything if I go through there anyways. There might be another secret room somewhere in here with some good stuff. But for right now, we don't currently have the stuff to find it, so we're holding off. But nice. That wasn't a very difficult boss fight. It helps that we are up to almost 3 full bars of health and like pretty decent armor. And we do a lot of damage because we're progressively getting stronger and stronger. Phantoms? Have I not slept? But bye, I guess. I need phantom membranes. I need you to come get me. Do phantoms not like bunnies? What? Phantoms are repelled by the bunny No, they're not. What is happening? Something appears to just be... Come get me. What are you doing? I don't think it would be these. The crystal heart? Okay, there's one phantom membrane. How many of these do I need? I took out the bunny slippers, so now I can't actually reach up there. I need phantom membranes for the Dark Riku stuff and the Vanitas stuff. I was trying to remember why I wanted you. I guess it is just the Dark Riku stuff, isn't it? And then you actually have some extra choices. I can get wings? Hold on, I can get wings eventually? That's pretty cool. I guess it is just the Dark Riku stuff. You know what? Fine. I missed. Gotcha. That works. Now with that all the way, let's head back home and go speak to our... Let's speak to our friend Miguel here. Hello, friend. The crystal heart can go back on. What do I have to ask you about? It's the cloud concrete powder. Out of curiosity, I don't know how it would be best to check this. Recipe for you. You are dropped by Vivid. Or not Vivid, the Martyr. Who can also drop... I got the bad loot drops from you, didn't I? You could have dropped 2 really cool looking swords. Aww. And now I have to fight him again. I need to go fight this dude again. Hey, Miguel. Long ago, many sailors were constantly talking about a certain creature they called the Kraken. This is a giant squid that can sink even the largest ship. And at one point, everyone stopped talking about him, because no one else saw him. What happened to him? Perhaps traveling around the world, you have already found a desert or a beach consisting of blue sand. This beach is called Muconfectio Beach. This is an infection that spreads to some certain creatures and types of blocks. No one knows exactly where it came from, but many say that it was formed on the remains of the god called Infecto Deus. And even such a strong creature as the Kraken could not resist and was infected. You can call this a Kraken with a bait. You can call this Kraken with a bait during the rain on the Muconfectio Beach. Okay. I already read that about you. We're gonna go fight. Apparently, we're gonna go fight the Martyr again in just a second. But what can you tell me about this? This is one of the cloud artifacts. You need to defeat a vivid, a dead Egyptian martyr, and an infected kraken to open a portal to another world. The dilapidated portal itself is located on one of the flying islands that you probably noticed in the sky. Okay, so this is one of the important ingredients to get to traveling to other dimensions. Okay, hold on to that. All this can actually go in there. I need to go get more bone shards and whatnot. Because I saw that cool stuff. I want those 2 cool swords that the Martyr can drop. So, also I have enough banner to hang up. So... What? Why? These banners apparently cannot hang on the wall. They just sort of have like actual stands they need. Okay. I guess we do this instead. That is actually a really cool banner for the Martyr. But if I want to fight this, if I want to fight the Martyr again, yes, I need to head back into the Nether to grab a whole bunch of stuff. Also, I've seen no sign of that blue beach, have I? I don't think I have. Just like double checking everything. Nope. So, I'm gonna go for a quick run around the Nether. I'm gonna fight as many melters, as many butchers as I can, and see if I can't get what I need to go another round. So, I'll be back when I'm ready to fight another Egyptian martyr. So, see you in a moment. Okay, I'm really just not having good luck when it comes to the mobs from Eternal Tales. I thought maybe 4 inferns and that's it. I've just been jumped by a whole bunch of hoglins, and actually a whole bunch of the Kingdom's Keys stuff, oddly enough. We didn't actually see a whole lot of those while we were exploring the Nether before. But I did find a bastion, so we might as well go through this real quick. This is a rare find, or rare enough find, where I think it probably warrants it. Those were the days. Now it might actually be a good time to put back on the lava walking boots, now that I think about it. But that would have required forethought. And we're not about that here. Any brutes to watch out for? Are we good? So far we're looking kind of good. Oh, there's an infern. Where'd you go? If you were a melter or a butcher, I would care, but I don't need you. Do we have some regular piglins? Go away. I should have come into the... Oh, I feel like I got really pitchy there for a second. I should have come into the Nether while I was looking for leather. I forgot that hoglins actually gave you leather, and I feel like I've gotten 1 for every hoglin I've killed so far. So that probably would have just been faster than, like, hunting. Oh, that's a brute. Does killing a brute make everyone mad? I think it does. That was a reflex thing. Oh. Oh, I actually jumped there. Go away. Oh, that one actually got me. Oh. Oh yeah, there's also that thing to explore in just a second too. Forgot about that one. I got distracted by the bastion. Oh, that did not work. That did though. Got it. There we go. Hello there. There's a chest. Go away, brutes. Hello there, Heartless. Goodbye there, Heartless. War pigs. I don't care about any of that other stuff. We have more. There's more chests somewheres, right? Don't bastions usually always have at least a couple? Ooh, ancient debris. Yeah, I'll get what you in a. I'll get what you in a second. Leave me alone so I can loot the chest. Because apparently I can just do that. I was just getting hit by a Heartless and I just did not care. I don't know where all the strength came from. I don't feel like I should be this strong, but I'm sort of just taking hits and just being completely fine with it. I'm not even really entirely sure how we got to this point. Take you. That's ancient debris can go in here. I guess crying obsidian can go in here. The rest can go in here. Any other chest real quick? I don't know. There's a couple different layouts for bastions, aren't there? This one is more of like the cavies, the one that's like sort of filled with like caves and whatnot. So there's like stuff kind of scattered throughout a few little cubby holes or something like that, right? And you just sort of have to make your way through. So far, we're not really getting much in the way of like super good loot that would kind of warrant continuing exploration. Like, we can keep going in here for just another moment. I did think of something I would like to try, though, in terms of the Martyr thing. I don't think the... Whatever. I don't think the, like, shrine thing that summoned the Martyr disappeared when I used it. I think it's still there. You know what? I don't feel like coming back. I'll loot the rest of this place later on. I'm going to explore that, and then I want to head back to the overworld to test something. The shrine that summoned the all those mobs and the Martyr didn't disappear after I used it. It is still there, which makes me wonder if I could use it again. A Hero's Origin, Destiny's Embrace, and Stroke of Midnight. Nice. And another one of those things that were like hovering out of reach so we couldn't actually see what they were. And that one's the same way. It's just like hovering in the middle of nowhere, so I can't even fight it to see what it drops or what it is. So, like, is this just like another one of those... I want to call it a terrarium again, but that's not right. It's like a greenhouse, or at least the last one we found was. Let's see what's going on over here. Also, to note, I did take a quick look at the mod page for Eternal Tales. This is like a little thing to like make sure I know what I'm getting myself into. And we're on the right track. It has like a getting started thing, like here's what you should do in what order. And so far we're up to date. Fight Vivid, then fight the Martyr, and then from there get more stuff. Yeah, I figured this was Eternal. And specifically, I was looking to see if it had any information on how rare the biome we're looking for is in terms of that. And it gave no information. Ah! How rude. Oh, I made it. Oh. I didn't think I was going to make that, so I sort of gave up on it. Go away. How do I make it in here? I am not fireproof. Water. Oh! I didn't actually realize that was a projectile. I sort of used that before to put out the lava on myself, but didn't realize it would actually shoot out like that. So that's good to know. Good way to gather some blaze rods, I guess. Do you have an entrance? Not here. Not on any of these floors. Is the surface... Is the entrance under the surface? Ow. Ow. Water doesn't work if you're still under the lava. How? Is it all the way up top? Pillar. No, nothing up here either. The entrance to this thing must be below the surface then. Oh, I see it. There. That's it. I don't have any... Ow. How rude. I don't think I have any, like, fire potions. Fire resistance potions? I have water breathing. That's not the same. So, Ow! Stupid blazes! We'll come back to this later. I did mark the bastion. I think we're gonna head back to the overworld now, just so I can test something out. So, thank you. Let's go test my hunch on the whole martyr spawning thing, shall we? That can go somewheres. I actually need to, like, clear everything out, like, fully. And give it so much junk on me. Anyways... basically, I'm just trying to think of other stuff to do so I don't have to go hunting another biome. Where is the Martyr's Pyramid? Here it is. Actually, a whole bunch of Heartless around here. Interesting. I'm not mistaken. Your thing didn't disappear, did it? And I still have a Scarab. Yeah, that reactivated. Go up here. Did I leave the things at home? I didn't. 8 of these. I need more stun, which means I need to do more tier 2. But, like, this straight up worked. We can straight up just fight this thing again. Okay. Let me get the thing ready to bring it over to tier 2. Oh, that's a whole lot of mobs to fight. You might want to leave, sir. Like, the fact that you're not dead yet is kind of remarkable. But, like, here's that. I need... here's another recipe. Spellbinder Kingdom Key. There's the original one. That one's actually pretty cheap. Might make that one just to have it. Stunned. Half dead. Stunned. Half dead. Go away. We need one more round of the ones that dropped the Awakened. And then we'll be able to go head to head with our friend the Martyr again. Did they get hit? Yes, you did. Please leave. Like, I don't want you to die. So please just go. Actually, I have enough. I could straight up go through this twice now. I just need this last... Never mind, I would have to go through it one more time. But, let's go Valor Form. I haven't actually tested out Valor Form yet. Nice, there we go. Combat mode. much longer Keyblade on with the Terra's one there, Guardian Earthshaker. Let's go. Oh, sorry, villager friend. Okay, an enemy that already had no shot of beating me just went down even easier. Okay, we didn't even go down to our second row. I think we can beat this dude no problem now. Like, no threat at all, basically. We got one of the swords this time. Still missing the other sword that I want. We got the Divider of Heaven, though. 12 attack damage, 1.07 speed. That's really good for when you're not using Keyblades. But like a Keyblade... Actually enchanted, that might actually do more damage. I'm still going to keep using the Keyblades, though. You also had some other things going with you, right? Yeah, I'd noticed this one. Vivid can drop their sword. Oh, you had to make Vivid sword. Never mind. Vivid did drop a sword, though. But anyways, this Divider of the Heavens, along with some other things, can make a ritual knife, deals more damage for Carvat gods, and the Archangel's wings. Once we get Fire Oil and Hyacinth blue gold block, made with gold ore. I'm assuming that has another way to be made then. Where's this fire oil from, though? Drops from fire traps in Vivid's dungeon. We can't break the stuff in Vivid's dungeon yet, though. How do we get the fire oil from those? It's in your hand and you're above 100 high. Adds levitation. Sorcery artifact. Requires 3 levels. Consumes 1 iris. Interesting. There's stories going on there. Well, we got one of the cool swords we were looking for. Do we do this one more time? It's not like this is very difficult. Might as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then it's the stunned. And the half dead. Both, all 3 of those we've got covered. Like so. So. And so. I love how we're just grinding again. We're just like beating up over and over again. This like big bad boss. Like it's nothing. Like this thing poses basically 0 threat to us. Despite having 350 health. I don't really know how we got this strong. Like, I don't feel like we should be this strong yet. But anyways, Scarab, that, and that should put us right onto tier 4. We just need to clear out this wave once, and we'll be able to get... oh, sorry. And we'll be able to fight our way through, the Martyr one more time. Also, the fact that I can just stand on these pillars and be completely fine is... This is a very cheesable boss arena. Come to think of it. Like... I feel like I should be in more danger, but I'm just not. Like, I'm just so perfectly fine here. Like, you are high-level boss minions. You give me 18 experience apiece, which is better than zombies, but not by much. And you drop so many recipes! Fight a god. Oh my god, you're back in here, you fools! Oh... Valor form. The fact that that thing was still spawning the other enemies kind of put me in a little bit of a bad predicament there. So I had to go a little bit more full out. But we're still fine. Especially since we go to full health whenever we enter a form. So, we good. We can just take down a boss, no problem. We did get the ritual knife this time. That's another one of those. What else do we get? We got more of those. We got a couple of recipes. What do we have in here? Nano gear, an incomplete Keyblade, in the incomplete Keyblade, and the treasure trove. I love how I can just get the recipe for this thing. This thing. Note, I know it says X-Blade. The X is pronounced like key. Ignore it. Ignore the fact that that looks like it should say X-Blade. That one took me by surprise at first too. I saw the symbol for the key and was like, "Oh, that's an X-Blade." And then I heard it said out loud and it was Keyblade, and I got very confused for a moment the first time I heard it. Like, oh, okay, never mind then. Guess I had their name wrong. Anyways, Miguel, can you tell us what's up about these two swords? I need to grab both swords. What's up about the ritual knife? Ritual knife. When the martyr was being burned, one of the swords that the Egyptian priest was holding flew out of his hand and plunged directly into the heart of the martyr. No one knows how this could have happened. Perhaps the entity couldn't wait for its slave. And the divider of the heavens? This sword was kept for centuries in the Temple of Egypt, until the entity that was associated with the martyr ordered him to steal it. It was during the theft that the martyr was caught, but he no longer had a sword. No one knows how or where he went. Okay. So we got lore bits. Not 100% sure what's going on with the lore, but we have lore bits. We have a whole bunch of this concrete powder. So we're making good strides towards eventually being able to go to another world. That can go in there, that can go in there. Then we have our more important stuff, like the energy drinks that I'm just stacking up and I'll probably never use. What's the Loki emblem for? The Grand Marvel emblem, which gives a whole bunch of stuff. Once you have Star Fox, what? You're not in Marvel. What? Okay. Especially Book of Emblem Reload. Okay. Emblems continue to be used for something I don't really understand yet. But, anyways, after taking on bosses, I should have gotten my thumbnail there. I'm going to have to fight him again to get my thumbnail. I'm going to fight him one more time. Just so that he's not just like hanging around somewhere over there, just causing mayhem. But he's definitely going in the thumbnail. So, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time, when apparently we're going to be looking out for some biome. You know what? I might say, I don't know if I feel like going biome hunting again. I'm very tempted to add back in Explorer's Compass, so I'm not just outright cheating. It feels a little bit wrong. Although, I guess I'd be adding in a mod to the one specific thing. And it's not like making the compass is super expensive anyways. It's just like some cobwebs, I think, or something like that. And it's like a sapling. So it's not even that expensive. It would just be like, so I'm not using a command. But like, at that point, why not just use the command? You know what? I'm not gonna complain too much. I think I'm just gonna use commands for this series when looking for biomes. Because you know I could just like run around for hours and hours. I've done it already. You again. Have I still not slept? Like, you know what? For the first time ever, I kind of want phantoms to spawn. I didn't actually learn until pretty recently how phantoms spawned and that it was actually affected by how much you sleep. I didn't know that was a thing. But, you know what? We know I could search for hours on end looking for biomes. We know I could do that. I think at this point, I'm just going to use /locate. I kind of want to just like show off all these cool things and see them for myself, rather than like searching for hours and hours on end looking for the biomes so that we can eventually do the thing. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.